The new Xerjoff fragrance is finally here. This one is Tony Iommi Deified. And of course, this is a collaboration with Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath. And of course, I've done the original Tony Iommi Monkey Special. Here is the Deified flanker in today's Cephalabon contributor video. We're going to tell you all about this brand new fragrance, what it smells like, how it compares to the original. Also going to let you in on a very special giveaway opportunity courtesy of Twisted Lily. So make sure to stay tuned. Before I begin today's episode and I tell you all about the brand new Iommi Deified by Xerjoff, and this is a brand new fragrance with saffron and rose, there's leather, there's this darker undercurrent about it. I'm going to tell you all about it, but before I dive into the review, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance related content and if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and also please give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So, of course, if you want to participate in the giveaway, this is a Cephalabon contributor video, so it's a very easy, streamlined process. All you have to do is follow the first link down below in the description box. After you've become a registered reader, just drop a comment on the article. It's really simple, but make sure to check back on cephalabon.com on the date that's mentioned in the article. That's when the winner is going to be announced. So if you want to find out if you won or not, you got to check back on that date during that time period. Best of luck. So of course, what do we have here? Well, the original Tony Iommi Monkey Special had vanilla, caramel. There was this tropical fruity vibe in the opening as well. Fantastic composition by Chris Maurice, and I personally love the original, right? I wore it a lot all throughout the fall and winter. It's just an exceptional fragrance, super long lasting as well. This one takes it in a darker direction. So there's saffron, there's leather, but you also have some spicy tendencies in the opening. There's cinnamon, there's also a touch of apple in here as well. Now, there's also rose in the heart. So this one seems to take the sweetness away in lieu of replacing it with a lot of darker undercurrents, also including this note of papyrus. Anyway, I'm going to tell you all about the smell in just a moment. Let's take a quick look at the presentation first. Right in the opening of this fragrance, you are going to get cinnamon combined with this green apple note, which I think is really interesting. And it's funny because I've encountered this combination before in a Xerjoff fragrance. As a matter of fact, it's Alexandria 2. It has cinnamon, apple. So I'm smelling it and I'm like, okay, it has like this spicy, almost slightly fruity expression about it. And just for a single second, it didn't even last that long, I got this resemblance to Alexandria 2, but it went away very quickly because this fragrance, as I mentioned before, doesn't have any sweet tendencies about it. No vanilla, no tonka bean, no caramel. This is quite so on the dark side of things. So you are going to get these earthy tendencies. The papyrus gives it this smooth, almost like woodsy quality. And I find that in combination with the saffron, because of course saffron is used in the synthesis of a leather accord, this one definitely is on the more dark, rough and tumble side of things. Now, I find that this, just like the original Tony Iommi Monkey Special, is a fantastic fall and winter fragrance. So far, with the Tony Iommi collaborations, there hasn't been one that is very bright, citrusy, suitable for the hotter weather. So it's gonna be nothing like a Torino 21 or a Neo or an 1861 Renaissance or something like that, right? The brand has a lot of other fantastic hot weather fragrances, but this one with the rose, the saffron, the leather, the spice, the cinnamon, and those darker earthy undercurrents, yeah, it's going to be fantastic for the colder weather. But I like this one. It's dark, it's mysterious, it's brooding, not entirely gothic, but I do like how this one goes in a darker, more expressive direction, and it's not trying to cater to any one person's specific sentiments, right? It's one of those fragrances where, if you're a fan of some of the bright, citrusy, aquatic fragrances, it's not going to be for you, but I really do enjoy how complex this is, how dark it is, and how expressive it is. At the end of the day, get yourself a sample. That's the best recommendation that I can make. I'm a fan of this one. I am going to wait until the fall and winter to wear this one, however. For the time being, I'll be enjoying my Mephisto Gentiluomo, my Neo, so on and so forth. But this one, come October, November, you better believe I'm going to be wearing this one. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. So first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, yes, this fragrance is unique. It doesn't quite compare to anything else. Even its predecessor, which is Iommi Monkey Special, this one is in its own lane, and I really admire it for that. Longevity, 12 plus hours. Projection on this one, very good. For the first, I want to say, hour and a half of application, it does radiate beyond an arm's length. It became an elbow's length scent right around hour 10. A skin scent right around hour 12. I mean, the performance on this one is fantastic. In terms of the versatility, great for the colder weather, perfectly unisex, definitely on the darker side of things. This one is more of a dressed up fragrance, and I think this one would appeal to an older demographic. And as far as the presentation is concerned, absolutely gorgeous, has more of a dark aesthetic as compared to the original. My final verdict on this fragrance is I think it's a phenomenal release. Not for the faint of heart. I think you need to sample this one, but I think it is quite an exceptional fragrance. And of course, all of the links to where you can sample are down below, and visit cephalabon.com. Participate in the giveaway. You have a chance to win a bottle. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please do consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.